Hello, gorgeous Sagittarius. This is Jenny. Let's see what the tarot is showing for you, gorgeous, for the month of March 2026. We will look at my classical tarot. I will pull an oracle message for you at the end. Don't rush, never leave it out. A lot of messages are coming through. So I have pre-shuffled, of course. I'm gonna just cut it 3 times. I wanted to tell you briefly, at the moment, a very important energy, flow of energy starting, very potent as well. On the 17th of February, we started the Chinese New Year of the Fire Horse. I spoke about it briefly again in the February readings, so you can go back. However, on the 17th of March as well, we had the solar eclipse. The solar eclipse was in Aquarius, which is the sign of the new era as well, asking us to leave everything that doesn't work anymore, old patterns, old selves, and embrace the innovation, innovative way of thinking, innovative way of behaving. The north node is in Pisces. That was for the solar eclipse. The south node was in Virgo. Pisces is asking us to be more deep, more mystical, and the Virgo is definitely pushing, because it's in a solar eclipse, it's pushing us to leave overthinking, overanalyzing, again, anything that doesn't work for us, that is stressing us, overworking. We have to definitely let go of these patterns and embrace a new, passionate, more even not structured, but progressive, innovative, self-improving, energy. Now, why I'm saying that? Because first of all, the solar and the lunar eclipses, they have very big influence for months after, usually up to 6 months. And because, interesting, on the 3rd of March, we have the lunar eclipse in Virgo again. So it will be hammered heavily that we cannot continue any longer overstressing, overworking, overdoing anything that is actually not aligned with us, not making us happy, not serving us, complicating our life, our way of being, non-healthy habits. So, I'm saying that again because it's gonna continue for a long time and we have to take note of it just to understand how the energies are pulling us and pushing us so we kind of don't feel overwhelmed. So, Sagittarius, you're a fiery sign. It's a very fiery year. As I said, the fire horse year. So I believe the fire signs are going to definitely feel it in a very different way. Of course, this will affect everyone. So, enjoy, embrace, ride the wave. Exciting things are coming through, but challenging as well because a lot of quick movements are going to appear, a lot of quick shifts that we have never seen. As I said, we've stepped into new era, but all the high vibrational beings will be thriving, or we'll find it not as challenging. So I'm just telling you that so you know, take a note. Maybe you already know, you already researched, you already heard. However, I want to mention it. I think it's quite important. So let's see what's coming, what's moving for Sagittarius. Ooh, cards want to talk already. 5 of Pentacles, a loss of some sort. We'll clarify. That is what's around you at the moment. You either have suffered loss, abandonment, any sort of suffering, can be financial, can be, of course, emotional, because the Pentacles, they are Pentacles, but it's not necessarily to do only with emotions and with finances and materialistic possessions. It can mean energetic, mental as well. Being lonely, being alone, feeling left out in the cold, at a loss. I believe that it's happened, but you're still in this, either under some difficulties that are a consequence of something, or that you're moving away from it, but you're still in this experience, or very close. You've been struggling with moving away from a very, very big pain. 10 of Swords. However, the number 10 is the end of the road now. So, yes, very heavy here. I even started feeling a little bit like I can't breathe. By the way, I'm reading intuitively. I'm sure you already know if you've seen my other videos. Thank you so much for all of you who already have subscribed, liked, supported me on this new channel. We're in Mercury retrograde, so I feel my tongue very tight. Please, apologies and excuse me. I'm really trying to articulate, but I don't know why for the last 2-3 readings. I have to put a lot of effort into it. And I don't know as well, I feel a lot of energies that are coming through now the last few days. So, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Pain, 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 heartbreak, not disappointment, even heartbreak, being betrayed and suffering. Something that really broke your heart. Broke your back maybe. However, the way I feel it, that you're struggling to maybe close the chapter. We have underneath the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and it's the only card here reversed. As you see, all the rest, and I don't keep reversals, however I'm showing it to you. So I believe that you're still struggling. As I said, I feel that this loss, abandonment happened in the past, but it's still a lingering energy. And now in the obstacle we have the 10 of Swords, closing away from the pain, or closing the chapter, but more or less you're struggling with not feeling the pain anymore. Because obviously if we have to close a chapter on something, we kind of have to heal or start healing. If we are still feeling very strongly the pain which hurt us, we cannot really close it. We cannot start actually the proper healing even. So the good news is that 10 of Swords, there is nothing after that. It's only a new beginning. It's the dead end, dead end number 10. So after that is only the Ace. What is in the outcome, please, Sagittarius? Ooh, Sagittarius, I'm so sorry to feel and to see that you have gone through something that has been quite challenging and lonely. Because for me always, unbelievable. Now, one card literally was pushing to come, but too many cards came, and no, I'm not gonna take them. Too many cards flipped. One card came, but I felt another one in the middle, but I'm gonna leave it for now. I will see what else will come. In the outcome, can't make this up. Moving away, leaving what didn't work in the past, ready for your new chapter, for your new venture, for your new achievements. That's a movement card. That is very good card after these two cards that are quite heavy, emotional distress, feeling lonely. I wanted to say that the 5 of Pentacles for me, like the 10 of Wands, are very lonely cards. That's why even this card has a meaning of being abandoned. The 10 of Wands is carrying burdens, but to me always it depicts also being alone in the burden. Nobody around this person to help much. Just carrying whatever you have to carry on your shoulders. So 6 of Swords, beautiful. You've learned what you had to learn, you experienced what you had to experience, and now you're moving away to your happiness. 10 of Cups, prosperity, abundance, feeling happy, feeling like you're on the top of your world. Also, it's a very love card, but I don't see yet any relationship cards, but definitely if you are looking for a new relationship, yes, that's what you want to move away. You want to move away from what didn't work and to your new happiness, prosperity, abundance. Underneath is the very angelic card Temperance, which is always linked to healing. It means balance and patience, but of course a healing card and very angelic card. So yes, you're closing this painful chapter. Still you can feel the pain, however you're moving away and you will start your healing, or you already started it, but it's at the very beginning. And under the patience and healing card, patience and balance, is your 4 of Swords meditation card, resting yourself, getting peace of mind, again either to heal or get clarity or just relax yourself. And underneath is your 5 of Cups. This is the lingering energies. 5 of Cups is grieving. Yes, I'm not going to explain it any further because it's a very strong card on emotions. Grieving. If we just say feeling a loss, feeling at a loss, that doesn't, something we couldn't achieve in the past, it's not as strong for me, because it's literally very strong. Even here it feels like that grieving card. Whether, unfortunately, if you really lost someone, or you lost something, or you lost Even it could be yourself in something that didn't work. It's now at the end. This pain is starting to move away from you, and you're starting your healing journey and starting your new chapter, which is a happy chapter, your wish fulfillments here. Okay, Sagittarius, wow! What's within you? The Two of Cups, lovers. Maybe you are looking for a new love, or you are looking to close a very unsuccessful chapter of your relationship and start afresh. You know your story best. I always say, please draw the best you can from all these readings here. I read intuitively from the downloads I receive intuitively from this amazing on-point medium tarot. But you know your story best. Use your intuition, what is for you and what's not for you. Also, please don't get stuck on zodiac signs. First of all, we don't know all of our placements. Secondly, you don't know the placements of the other people. And thirdly, zodiac sign is zodiac sign. However, it's all energies, it's scenarios. If something draws you to listen to the video, listen to it. Even if the story doesn't overlap 100% with yours or what you think you should hear, sometimes certain messages are exactly for you, that are going to unlock something in your psychic to help you out, guide you, be of service. So I'm honored to be here, to be of guidance and service for you. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous people. So within you, Two of Cups, coming together, joining in one unity to love. This is within you. Maybe this for some of you, perhaps maybe you've gone through a separation and you've been quite alone and lonely for a certain period of time, and now you feel that you're starting your healing, proper healing journey, and you're ready for a new relationship, new connection. That's also possible. Please take it as it will resonate, because it's collective readings, and if something comes intuitively to me, even if it's really like on the opposite spectrum of whatever I was talking earlier, I have to mention it because it might be for some of you. Even if it's for one of you, as I said, I'm here to be of help, guidance and service. Underneath, the Magician. Wow, wow, oh my Lord. Look at this. I can't make it up. Oh my God, I have to show you these cards. The underneath brewing energy for you. The Magician, making your wildest dreams true. Why? Because you have all the powers and you have all the resources. You will have no problem to manifest that. The Sun, feeling on the top of the world like a free child in your most happy life. Being yourself, even your true self. Yeah. The World, closing the old cycle, starting a new cycle. You are ready now. The Two of Wands. First of all, number 2 is balance and harmony. And secondly, Two of Wands is about putting the plan together now emotionally and in your head. You're now strategizing. You're putting all details together for your new chapter, for sailing away. And the Four of Wands for your happy union, long-term partnership, marriage card. Happily ever after. That's how I call it. Wow, wow, wow. As I said, I cannot make this up. I'm gonna put them again in the same order. Okay, very interesting. This is the underlying energy. As I said, it's around you now. Let's see if any of these cards will come. But okay, what's within the situation or person that you are dealing with? Okay, I'll take these cards. There are 4, but I have to take them. That's how I feel it. Within the person that you're dealing with, or the situation, there was a lot of strategies, mind games, dishonorable games even. There was some sort of even insecurities, a lot of passion, but a lot of unstable energy, the Page of Wands. Again, a lot of disagreements and conflicts, ego clashes, silly games. Now the Five of Swords is more serious conflict. Serious conflict, not seeing eye to eye, clashing with each other, and really even backstabbing. So this card is quite nasty. The Five of Wands again is playing games and ego clashing, but it's not, it's a little bit more innocent. And the Star, healing from that. You know your story best, whether you really were involved in something like that, whether it was coming from your person or the whole situation was like that. We have here the two cards that are about arguments and conflicts, and both cards, usually the way I see them is that they involve more than two people. Like if we're talking about in a relationship or any set, it's not only two people. It's not about a specific connection. It's other people interfering as well and messing things up. So you know your story best, as I said, but that's how I feel it. Let's clarify now, please. Oh, underneath. Yeah, underneath. The Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. You've been feeling stuck for quite some times. However, in practice you weren't stuck, but mentally and emotionally you were stuck. Maybe dependent on somebody or something, or just not, maybe hoping that things will get better, or trying to resolve things but you couldn't. Okay, let's clarify, please. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Abandonment, loss, feeling lonely, feeling left out. Unbelievable. The Eight of Swords came again. You were feeling stuck in how to start a better, how to get an opportunity to build a new, because Aces is new, more stable life. Definitely more stable life. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs, too many Pentacles at the moment, and I'll mention it. I don't really mention much of zodiac signs. As I said, that's not important to me, I believe. It's all about energies. But the Pentacles is the earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You may be dealing with or have placements. Okay, so definitely feeling stuck, not knowing maybe how to approach, how to make certain changes, or how to really build a much more stable, prosperous life. It feels more like materialistically. Could be also energetically, but we have here the Queen of Pentacles. She's very abundant. She's also can be very independent, but extremely abundant, nurturing. She takes care of the whole kingdom. Everyone feels empowered by her almost. She's very good business person, shrewd business person, even though it's the feminine aspect, the feminine energy. Eight of Pentacles, mastery and skillfulness, and what you already have achieved is so stable that you're very close to your utmost achievement, and you just have to continue working in this diligent way. And as I said, Ace for me is like a new beginning. So definitely you weren't happy with the state of life that you were living. You definitely wanted something much more stable with more opportunity of growth for this stability. And you were feeling stuck. Again, you know your story best, whether you were stuck because of being with someone or some other people that you didn't know how to work with, how to cooperate, or how to move away from. But that's what was happening. In the obstacle, here it is. I can't make this up. The card just came up. Hierophant. Commitment. This clarifies why you were struggling so bad. What was this betrayal and Ten of Swords in your back here, that you're still struggling to get over this pain and start your healing and move away. Some sort of commitment. Some sort of commitment. Brought the 10 daggers in your back. You know your story best, what it is exactly. Can be partnership, like financial partnership, or a relationship, or even both mixed. Underneath is the marriage. For some of you, you might have been married or still married. And the marriage, and under there the Nine of Pentacles, which is a very prosperous card again, but it's the independence card. This is the self-employment card. It comes just after the marriage and partnership. And the Hermit, going within to find the truth and to see through your own knowledge the light, the resolution. I don't know if it's going to resonate with all of you, but I do feel that some of you were in commitment, are still in commitment, with a lot of disagreements, conflicts, instability. You felt betrayed about something very, very heavily. But now you're moving away from that and you are ready for an absolute new happy chapter in your life, and you are starting your healing, or you already started it. Let's clarify moving away from the past. What is this all about, please, for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, emotional reading. But I'm glad that we're at the end of this heavy road for you. Very glad. We have here, as I said, the 10 of Swords that you were dealing with, but the 10 is the end. So there is nothing after that but healing and a new chapter, happier chapter, because there is always duality in the universe. And if we were in the black zone, at the end of the black zone we will go into the white zone. There is no other way. It cannot work any other way. These are the universal laws. So let's clarify, please, Sagittarius. Please, too many cards. Universe, give me here one clarifier for the moving away card in the outcome. I'm glad you're moving away. Whatever you have to do here, do it. Please. A High Priestess. Unbelievable. High Priestess is highly intuitive. I call this card the shaman of the tarot deck. She knows, I'm speaking of that because of the depiction of the card. There's no genders in tarot, as you know. She knows exactly what's happening. She holds the universal knowledge. She connects with the highest consciousness. She's fully connected at all times with her intuition. She can make absolute, stable, right decisions at any moment. However, this card also is the secrets. Keeping secrets. Knowing when to speak and when not to speak. And most of the times she doesn't speak. She has to evaluate who can handle the knowledge or the truth and who has to receive this knowledge or the truth at this time. So this card clarifies you're moving away from the past. Movement card. It is movement. This card also can be relocation. The way I feel it, please, it might not be for all of you, is that you cannot disclose everything on your mind or what you're doing, what you're wanting, what you're planning to everyone. Or even to the people you're dealing with. You have to be very careful who you are speaking about what, and at what time. I want one more quick clarifier, please, here. Why is the High Priestess here? Just to see if there is another scenario. This is it, but that's how I feel it very strongly. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely on point here. I hope for a lot of you, if not for some of you, 100%. The Two of Pentacles, balancing, and again, number 2, balancing and harmonizing everything, juggling things. And the Knight of Pentacles, very meticulous, very careful about the details, moving very slowly. Each step is checked 3 times. But he's doing that because he's looking at the end goal. He's called the Stone Keeper. He takes each task, each thing to do as a major task. So, again, the way I feel it, whatever you have to execute here, either relocating, moving, leaving something, somebody, you have to be very connected with yourself and trust your own self. Don't speak much. Maybe even don't speak to anyone. Balance everything, whatever you have to do, even balancing, juggling the things in everyday daily life, the 3D everyday things that have to be done, everything has to be organized. And everything should be done very meticulously in a very well-planned manner, slowly, carefully, diligently, and with a lot of intelligence. Check, and double check. This is how I feel. So, let's clarify within the Sagittarius, why is this two of cups here? The lovers, not the lovers, two of cups, but yeah, they are the lovers coming together to an union. Why is it here, please, universe? Why is it here? Universe, give us here lovely, gorgeous people. I'm sorry and to see and to feel that you've gone through a very, very heavy period. Really sorry. I have gone through myself similar scenarios and I know very well. So I'm happy though to see that things now are progressing for you in the best possible way. You just have to take the advice. That's why it's coming here. Within you is the Empress. Absolute abundance, absolute clarity, absolute limitless possibilities, capabilities. I call her the mini universe, whatever she, again, no genders, but I'm just speaking as the cards are depicted. I call this card the mini universe. Whatever she wants, she creates. It's the creative energy. You want to create your happily ever after. This card also is called the birth card, and because we have here like a relationship, maybe for some of you, you want to have a family, children, or create something. Not necessarily children, even creating a business or something of a sort, or building something into something successful with your loved one. Your partner is still like your child, right? That's within you. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. What's the clarifier for the energies within the person, people dealing with these conflict cards here that you're healing from? Okay, I will take them. Yeah, I didn't want, but I feel that I have to. As I said, there was a lot of passion, or is still, but there is a lot of instability. In and out energy, unstable energy, an energy that cannot be trusted, like a player energy. This is the Knight of Wands. There was a willingness, or it still is there, to build more stability. However, it's very timid. A bit of immaturity, perhaps. He is very responsible, the Page of Pentacles. He is hardworking, but he's still a page. And what you're looking here, and you're in the Empress energy, I mean, even the King cannot compare with the Empress, let alone the Page. Miles away. Justice, the balancing of the scales now are happening. That's how I feel it. And again, Eight of Cups, leaving what did not work in the past. And this card again is movement. He is walking away. This is not contemplating whether to leave it or not. This is again like the Six of Swords. This person here is rowing the boat with his back already on everything and everyone. And this person is walking away again with the back turned, done. Unbelievable. I mean, the tarot is always amazingly on point. I don't think that we have to clarify further than that. To me, this is very clear. The messages were very clear. Here underneath is your Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, absolutely exhausted, feeling like you want to give in, give up. You will not give up, give in, definitely, but you are very exhausted. We already had the Ten of Swords here. I mean, after the Ten of Swords, this is, yeah. So, beautiful people, this is what I can say about this, about March. Let me know what happened. Let me know how this resonated. I'll be very happy to receive feedback from you. Always happy. Like, subscribe, send me a message, because this is, it just makes me very happy when I connect, actually, you know. So let me get something for you. What do I want to get here? The Shaman. I heard it 3 times in my head. I'm going to pull a card, and then I'm going to read it from my Oracle PDF book. Beautiful Shaman Oracle. Please, let's see. Just preparing the, one sec. The search here doesn't work, so I always have to find it and then scroll down, so apologies about that, but I try always to be very, very quick. Let's pull now first one card. 2 cards came. I'm taking only one. If not, I will pull for you. Too many cards. No. They're a bit newer decks too, so a little bit. In any case, in Mercury retrograde, apologies, but the tongue feels tight. The hands feel stiff. Even the shuffling doesn't go very well. So, you know, we're all humans. Forgive me. I hope that this is of help and service, that you enjoy watching me. As I said, I'm very happy and very honored to be here, to step into my path. I believe my rightful path, absolutely connected with who I am, actually, always been since childhood. But I didn't want to listen to the universe, you know. I'm a Leo, a little bit stubborn, but you know, that's how it is. We all have our own beautiful little personalities. Let's pull one card, please, for Sagittarius. Shaman, tell us. The Andean Cross. Let's see. This is the card. I will find it. One sec. Ah, it's at the beginning. Very easy. Okay. Just a sec. Doesn't want to turn around. One sec. Here it is. The Andean. Here it is. Andean Cross. It represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the 4 cardinal directions, the upper and the lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom, and to break free of linear time. It announces the start to a great journey. Unbelievable. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to what? I have to start again, I'm sorry. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to that which until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Thank you, universe. Wow. I don't know, this retrograde Mercury just started, but it's gonna do my head in. I just know. Allow new wisdom to guide you and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. The time has passed and the window of opportunity has closed. Now it is not the moment to take the leap you have been over preparing for. It is best to wait until conditions in heaven line up again to offer you a more propitious moment. Any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. Just as important as knowing when to act is knowing when to return to your inner stillness and wait for more favorable times. Unbelievable. I am seeing here movement, as we said twice, but we already spoke about the meticulous planning and not rushing. It tells you here it's not the right time. Yes, planning and meticulous moving, being very careful, step by step. That's it. So, any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. But you are moving, but yeah, you have to do it like step by step. This is how I understand it. This is how I feel it. Well, I'm wishing you to really heal quickly. Forgive yourself and others. Love yourself. And embrace your new chapter, your new life, and just do the shit you want. Be happy. Sorry for my language. I'll see you very soon. Love you guys. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye.